Morning guys, how are we doing? Welcome to today's news update here on Buzzin Pattaya and to look at what's been going on here in the city and what's coming up. So how has 2026 been for you for now? Have you kept your New Year's resolutions? I know some of you out there, Coops, I know if Coops, if you're watching, mate, I'm so proud of you. He was going smoking 40 cigarettes a day. He's now down to under 30 and he's doing really, really well. So keep it up, my man. Keep going. Do what you're doing. You're doing a great job. And all of those of you out there that have got these New Year's resolutions, stick at it, guys. I wish you all the very best. But that a bit of fun. How many of you have now tossed it in the bin and said, no, I'm not doing any more of that. I've had enough. And how many are still going? And what are your New Year's resolutions? Let me know, guys. Right, so before we get stuck in, guys, don't forget we have our Buzzin Pattaya mobile app. It's available on Android and iOS. Guys, just go onto the Play Store, Google Play Store. Have a look on there. It's available. Download it. Let us know what you think. We're trying to build a very, very comprehensive, up-to-date directory of what's going on in the city, all the restaurants, the bars, the hotels, etc. So please, the app will only be as good as you guys make it. We need your interaction. We need your feedback to figure out anything we need to change, any improvements we can make. So please have a look at that, guys, and get in touch. Much appreciated. So right now, it is bloody freezing. And I know you're going to say, shut up, Trevor. What are you talking about? You're off your head, mate. It is absolutely freezing cold. And it even says here in the Pattaya Mail, Pattaya sees cooler mornings and light haze as temperatures are now gradually rising. Honest to God, I know when you come out on holiday, you think, bloody hell, he's talking crap. But when you stay out here for a long period of time, trust me, it gets cold. I'm brass monkeys in the morning and in the evening. I mean, if I go up to the east end, up to my home up in Koh Larn, I'm there with a sweatshirt on, a blanket around me, the fire going. I'm absolutely brass monkeys. But it says here, forecasters said temperatures in Pattaya are expected to rise slightly by 1 to 2 degrees over the next 24 hours, while mornings will remain cool with patches of fog in some areas. Residents and motorists are advised to take extra care when travelling early in the day, especially in areas with reduced visibility. Now, I'm going to go to Chiang Mai next month. I'm going to bring a video to you. I'm really, really worried because I've got absolutely zero cold weather clothing. And when you go up to Chiang Mai, it's cooler up there than it is down here. So, forecasters said temperatures in Pattaya will rise to 1 to 2 degrees. I mean, that's nothing. That's hardly anything. It really is. Right now, during the daytime, you'll be fine. But in the evenings and the early mornings, it does drop down. So, around about 10, 12. I spoke to my wife the other day and she said it was just under 8 degrees. And she's absolutely frozen. But anyway, not to worry. It makes a nice start to the day. Now, talking about starts to your day, it says here in the Pattaya Mail that Thailand's 300 Baht Tourist Fee, the clarity, revenue and the question of purpose is still under discussion. So there's a proposed 300 Baht tourist entry fee. It's once again entered public discussion, not because of the amount, it's controversial, I mean 300 Baht's nothing, but because the policy surrounding it remains unresolved. An issue is not the fee itself, but the uncertainty over when it will be introduced, how it will be applied, and what the revenue will ultimately be used for. So they're going to bring this fee in. I'm not sure how they're going to do it. I don't know whether they're going to do you pay on the entrance into the country. Maybe they'll add it into the airfare and deduct it from the airfare and they collect it for you. I'm not really sure, but it's certainly worth some dollar. It says it official reporting shows the country welcomed approximately 28 million foreign tourists in 2023, rising around to 35 million in 2024. Forward-looking estimates suggest that arrivals in 2025 will reach between 37 and 38 million. Well, we've had 2025, so they should be able to just give those numbers now anyway. These numbers place Thailand firmly back among the world's top tourism destinations. Now, 38 million, I can't do it in my head, but 38 million times 300 baht, that's a decent amount of wedge. What is that? I'm going to make myself a complete tit now, I guess. 38 million times 300 baht, I really don't know. I don't know. Can't tell you what that one is. I'm not going to give you a thing. It says, seen in this context, a 300 baht charge is economically insignificant for most travellers. However, when applied at scale, it becomes meaningful based on current travel patterns where the majority of visitors enter Thailand by air and will be subject to the full charge annual revenue from the fee. It's conservative estimate at 10 billion baht. God, I wish I'd have guessed, and I was going to say 11. See, I don't read these before I do this, which maybe I should. And I was going to guess 11. Anyway, it's 10. Oh, no, I was going to say 11 million. It's 10 billion baht. Jesus, wow. But, when you come out here as a tourist, we're coming out here with pockets full of money to spend, to enjoy, to have fun, to relax, and to enjoy our holiday. You know, when you go to some of the tourist attractions out here, you are going to pay a tourist fee instead of the national fee. The arguments on that are, you know, the Thai nationals don't earn anywhere near enough money to compensate themselves to be able to go to these tourist attractions, so they get a reduced amount. You know, what's your call on it? Do you agree with the tourists paying a higher rate, or do you think the Thais, or should we maybe drop down to maybe there's a middle ground where everyone pays the same amount? What do you reckon, guys? For me, I don't really care. I mean, also, if you have a Thai driving license, you do get Thai national rates. I've got a work permit as well, so when I show that, I get the same rate of charge as what a Thai pays. So it doesn't really affect me. Not that it would affect me if I had to pay the higher rate, but I'm just saying, what are your thoughts on that, guys? But watch this space. Let me see as it evolves, and I will keep you up to date. Now, again here, it says here in the Pattaya Mail, stricter action under Better Pattaya targets beggars, homeless and trafficking networks. Now, when you come out here, you are going to see a lot of people on the streets. Unfortunately, it's part and package of what you experience when you come out here. It is what it is. It says here, authorities in Pattaya have intensified ongoing efforts to regulate begging and address issues involving homeless and destitute individuals as part of the city's wider Better Pattaya initiative aimed at improving public order and social welfare. Guys, please, what I can say to you is this. Now, I know we've all got hearts, we're all generous people. You know, I've done so much over the years of being out here. If I see someone rummaging around in the bins, looking for plastic bottles, looking for glass bottles to take up to the recycling centre and sell them and get some money to have some food, I will always help them out. I'll give them a couple of $100. It means nothing to me, but it's the equivalent of 4 or 5 meals for them. But when I see the people sitting on the streets begging with the kids, I don't help them out because they are 9 times out of 10 working for a bigger organisation. Sadly and very upsettingly, the babies that they hold in their arms are often drugged to make them sleep so they don't kick off all day long. You know, it's a very, very disheartening situation to see and to witness. And these are the ones I think they're aiming at. These are the type of people that are trying to clear up and get it sorted out, because it's not nice. It says local officials said the campaign focuses not only on law enforcement, but also on providing assistance to vulnerable people, particularly those affected by poverty, homelessness, exploitation, or suspected human trafficking. Operations are being carried out continuously with coordinated inspection of key tourist areas, public spaces, and transport hubs. Normally, you'll get it on Second Road. When you're walking around, you get it on Beach Road when you're walking around. You get it down South Pattaya Road as well. Not so much on Pattaya Klang, and on Pattaya New, I don't think I've seen it up there. I might have missed it, but I don't know I've seen it. But you are going to experience it, guys. So, you know, as much as you may be geared up and think, oh, yeah, it's the money, particularly the ones carrying the babies, remember, guys, they are 9 times out of 10 involved in a much bigger organisation. So please, you know, just bear that in mind when you're walking around with the kindness on the end of your sleeve there. Now, each to their own, guys, each to their own. It says here in the Pattaya News, CCTV captures man stealing women's underwear at Sri Racha community, sparking fear among residents. Now, Sri Racha is just up the road there. It says residents of a row of houses in the community in the Bung sub-district of Sri Racha are living in fear after a brazen thief was caught on CCTV stealing women's underwear and skirts from a clothesline, prompting calls for swift police action. I wouldn't say fear. You know, if someone's stealing your underwear, not that they want to steal mine, but anyway, if they're stealing underwear, I mean, I wouldn't say it's something to be in fear. I wouldn't say it'd be something you're concerned about, certainly. If you think, bloody hell, what are you doing that for? Maybe, you know, put your washing inside and maybe lock your gate, whatever. But yeah, it said the incident occurred on the night of January the 10th last week at a terraced-style rental property in Mall 8. According to Mr. Kittipong Tuan Samrit, 36 years old, the property owner, his wife had washed and hung out the laundry, including school uniforms, women's underwear and skirts outside their room. After a time for the night, the family discovered the items missing the next morning when preparing to iron them. So, yeah, the thief was described as a thin man wearing a white short-sleeve shirt, 3/4 pants, flip-flops, selectively removed women's underwear, a skirt and hangers before fleeing. I don't know, guys. I really don't know. Each their own. It's not something I would even consider thinking about. And if someone stole my underwear and they stole my boxer shorts, I can only imagine they're looking to build a tent somewhere, need them as a tent. But anyway, there we go. Each their own. So if you are here and you do hang your wife on out, be careful. They might be whipped away. And talking about getting whipped away, I'm guessing this guy didn't anticipate the winds. I'm not quite sure, but a US paraglider This is in ASEAN now. It says a US paraglider hits a power line, plunging Koh Larn into blackout. Now, if you go over to Koh Larn, you can do paragliding, okay? It is available. Please, guys, be very, very careful. It's extremely dangerous, particularly if you're not very experienced or you've never done it before. You could end up like this gentleman. I don't know how experienced he is. Maybe something happened. I don't know. But it goes on to say here, a foreign paraglider became stranded on an electricity line and pole in Koh Larn on the 12th of January, triggering a full island-wide power outage during the rescue operation. Emergency services were forced to cut the electricity supply to safely retrieve the man, leaving residents and tourists without power for nearly an hour. Wow, you know, it's dangerous. It says rescue volunteers were dispatched along with the police officers from Pattaya City Police Station assigned to Koh Larn. A large crowd of Thai and foreign tourists gathered at the scene, watching as the man was left hanging for more than 10 meters above the ground. He don't look too comfortable, to be fair. But he was quite lucky. It says after approximately 1 hour, rescue workers and the electrical authority staff were able to safely bring Mr. Langhart down from the pole. He was found to have abrasions on both legs and burn wounds caused by the electric shock. He was immediately taken to Bang Koh Larn Hospital for urgent treatment. Authorities later prepared to transfer him to a hospital in Pattaya for further medical care. And I'm guessing later on he's going to get in trouble for it. But you know, when you land in those paragliders, that could kill you. You know, that could kill you. He says here, during the descent, he lost control and struck the high voltage line, leading to the dangerous entanglement and subsequent injuries. You know, yeah, it's just be careful, guys. If you do, I mean, that's the one thing out here, you know, go down onto the beach, you paraglide and all that kind of stuff. There's very little in place to say, you know, do you know what you're doing? Have you done this before? Can we teach you first? It's just a case of hold on and away you go. I'm not saying this is a situation here with a paraglider. I'm guessing you must have to have some kind of proof that you know what you're doing before you leap off the top of the... In Koh Larn, we've got a lot of high hills that they can run and jump off and then do their thing. You often see them. If you're sitting down in Tian Beach and around there, Samay Beach, you'll often see them up in the air doing their thing. And fair play, you know, fair play. It's good fun. But, yeah, do it under the right circumstances. And talking about hurting yourself, it says here, again in the ASEAN news, it says a Belgian man was critically injured in a Pattaya hotel fall. Now, this guy was on his own, okay? So there's no signs of any foul play at the moment. It says a 63-year-old Belgian national, Mr. Johan Rennie B. Reiner, was critically injured after falling from the 7th floor of a hotel in Pattaya in the early hours of the 13th of January, prompting an urgent emergency response and police investigation into the cause of the accident. The man sustained several injuries after striking a canopy and in the ground and was rushed to hospital for treatment. Now, we often have, well, back in the day, not so much now as such, but we used to have back in the day, you know, the Pattaya Jumpers Club, as it was nicknamed. You know, people would sadly lob themselves off the balconies. Some did it on their own. Some maybe have been assisted. Who knows? You know, it says here in this one, at the front of the building, officers found the injured foreign man aged 63 who had fallen from the 7th floor room. He was naked at the time of the fall and had landed on a canopy before hitting the ground below, resulting in critical injuries. I can imagine they were critical. Rescue workers secured the area to prevent members of the public from approaching. They administered first aid at the scene and transferred him urgently to hospital. So hopefully he makes a speedy recovery. It doesn't go on to say whether he has or not. But yeah, I mean, you know, those kind of situations do happen. And as well for the person involved, it's for you as well. You know, you walk down the road, suddenly you see that. You know, these are things that are going to stay with you for a long, long time to come. Maybe it'd be quite upsetting to see it happen. You know, so yeah, I'm not sure what happened, where it happened, as into like why he did this. It says witness at the scene told police they'd been sitting nearby when they heard a loud noise. The witness ran to investigate and saw the foreign man lying injured in front of the building, calling out for help. The emergency services were then contacted him. So I hope he makes a full recovery. It's not nice to do that. And yeah, not good. Talking about not good, beer, now's the time to turn away. Don't look. Don't look now, beer. You won't like this. But anyhow, I was out and about and I got sent a video. And remember, you know, we hire these vehicles, these motorbikes. We don't ever think that the unexpected will happen. However, take a look at this video. This is where a snake, and it was not a small snake by any means, as you can see, but this snake had managed to somehow entangle himself up inside the front wheel arch of the motorbike and was nestled in there and feeling all nice and comfy and thinking, yeah, I'm ready to have a snooze for the day. Anyway, the gentleman went to get on the motorbike, noticed thankfully for both people involved, you know, for the guy and also for the snake, noticed the snake was curled up in there and called the local authorities to try and get the snake out. And you know, it was a big old boy, it was a big old beast. And obviously if that was Pia, she'd be running, shrieking down the road, and she's absolutely petrified of snakes. But it just goes to show, you know, I've got to say, when I've lived in there 11 years, over the years, I've never experienced any snakes really here in Pattaya, but when I go home up to Isan, yes, it's very, very common. I've seen many, many snakes. And luckily or unlucky, I don't know which way you deal with it. It's unlucky if you're the snake. Luckily for me, I've got Ben and August, my 2 dogs, and they just take care of the snake instantly, and he's hasta la vista, baby, he's gone. So, yeah, I'm sure that the person that was about to get on the bike was damn grateful they didn't. And I'm sure the snake that was in there tucked away enjoying a snooze is glad he wasn't taken for a ride down the road. So, yeah, be prepared, guys. And just one question for you. What is this car? Well, I was walking around. I was over in Soi Bangkok. I was walking around the area to see what's going on, and I stumbled across this car. And I'm not a car enthusiast. Yes, I've had sports cars in the past, blah, blah, blah. This car just really is something else. It's massive, huge, really low level. Doesn't look like it's being used at all. Inside was quite dirty and dusty, etc. But yeah, what I find, it just goes to show, you know, you walk around the corner, you never know what's around the corner waiting to greet you. But there you are with that one. Right, so coming up now, next month, we are now preparing for the 2026 Squid and Seafood Festival at Jomtien Beach. Now, I will go to this one, and when I get there, I will showcase it for you. 1 second. I will do that for you and showcase it for you. It's really good. You know, when we've got a lot of these kind of things here where you can go and have a wander around and see what's going on. And honestly, they're really, really cool, really, really good, and well worth visiting. Even if it's not your cup of tea in terms of the fact that you don't like that particular theme, be it seafood or be it vegetarian or whatever it is. But guys, when you come out, go and try these places out. Go and have a look around. You never know, you might be surprised what you see. But watch this space. I will bring this onto the channel for you, not too distant future. Right, what is happening, guys? What is happening here in the city right now? Well, as you know, Candy Club. Candy Club is located up there by Tree Town. As you look at Tree Town, you've got the first thing on the left-hand side where the food and the big cocktail bars are. Walk up a little bit further. On the other corner, you got Candy Club there. Candy Club is just going from strength to strength. If you like your freelancers and you want to go out and party, enjoy some great music with a live band, etc., air-conditioned place, then go up there, guys. It opens at 8 o'clock and even closes at 4 a.m. in the morning. It's got a live music in there. The ladies that go in there are often from the bars and clubs around nearby. If you buy them a drink, it's a normal price drink. There's no add-ons for that, for being lady drinks, etc. So get yourself in there, guys. Go and have a look at what's going on. Pop your head in the corner, and you never know, you might have a great night and think to yourself, happy days, and make that one of your regulars. But go in the Candy Club, guys. Well worth a visit. Later on today, we have our Monday meetup. Our Monday meetup is here at the Buzzin Lounge. Be here at 3 p.m, guys. 3 p.m. You don't need to notify us in advance. Just literally walk through the door on the day today, this afternoon. We'll then put you all together, get you all together. We'll get the transport. We'll take you around to different bars, maybe places you haven't been to before, places that you can check out in numbers, safety in numbers, and all that kind of stuff. It's a great way of meeting new friends, new people. We've got lots of guys that met on these calls that have become friends for years now. So come down here, guys. Buzzin Lounge, 3 p.m. Come and join us, and away we go for a fun-filled afternoon and evening. Tomorrow, Michael will be out and about doing this kick streaming. I have no idea where he's going to be. He goes off to random bars here, plays games with the girls. It's good fun. So if you haven't tuned in, join us on Kick, guys. We're nearly at 5,000 followers now, which is fantastic. Thank you very much for everyone that follows. Doesn't cost you a single penny to follow us, but jump in there, guys. Have a look, see what's going on. If you can't join us for the actual live stream, don't worry. You can replay the video down below. They're all saved there for 30 days, so you've got plenty of time to sit back, grab a coffee, and watch the fun unfold. And also on tomorrow, Tuesday, we've got the all-you-can-eat breakfast at the Mermaids. Now, the Mermaids over in Jomtien, they do an all-you-can-eat breakfast from 8 a.m. in the morning through till lunchtime, 12 noon. Indulge in our all-you-can-eat breakfast buffet for only 220 baht. That is insanely good pricing. 220 baht for all-you-can-eat. Remember, all-you-can-eat. Savour your favourites in our cosy beer garden, just steps from the pool, or fuel up before trying your new golf practice in their new golf practice area. So if you fancy that, guys, get yourself down there. Go down there to Mermaids, sorry, to go down to Mermaids and enjoy it, guys. It's in Jom Tien Soi 7, okay? Jom Tien Soi 7. So if you come up from Beach Road, it's on the right-hand side. If you come from Jom Tien Main Road, it's down, it's on the left-hand side. But it's a really nice place as well. Go down there. I did an interview ages ago with the owner there. Really nice guy. Wednesday, we're off to Bang Chang. If you haven't been to Bang Chang is over towards Rayong. It's about a 40-minute drive away. We provide you with an air-conditioned minibus. We take you over there. You have about 5-6 hours of great fun, great entertainment. Like the old what goes on behind those doors stays behind those doors. So if you fancy that, guys, you've got to come into the Buzzin Lounge and grab a ticket. It's limited to 12 people only because of the size of the minibus. So if you do want to join us, guys, please come in, speak to Michael, Beer, or myself, and we'll help you out with the ticket. Come down. It's a really good afternoon, great way of getting away from the city and seeing something completely different, but it's good fun. Trust me, you'll enjoy that. Thursday, Michael and Beer will be streaming here at the Buzzin Lounge on Kick. If you haven't seen those two torment each other, then tune in. They have a great banter between them. Beer does a wander around Thailand and tells you about all the things that are different outside of the area here. It's really informative, actually. You get to pick up some nice stuff. Things I'm going to do videos for. Michael is just Michael. He's having fun, enjoying himself. When the girls come and join us, so if you fancy that, guys, Thursday, 3 p.m, come and join in and tune in. Friday, we have our Friday meetup, but we will take you to other places to what we took you to today. So if you come today and you enjoyed it, then come and join us again on Friday. Friday, we'll take you to different places, different venues. Again, it's a nice way to go and see other things that maybe you've not been into before. So come down here Friday, 3 p.m, and join the fun. Also on Friday, the Sapphire, which is in Soi 15 in Walking Street. If you've not been to Sapphire, trust me, it's a landmark here in the city. It's been a long, long time. They've got their greatest showman, a Sapphire Spectacle. That starts at 8:30. Now, that'll be good. It says a night of dazzling exposure, performances, and irresistible Sapphire sweeties await you for the ultimate experience. To be fair, guys, they've got some fitties in there. You're going to enjoy it. So get yourself over there, guys, and have some fun. On Saturday, me and Michael, we've changed what we're doing on a Kick now. We've started doing ride-arounds, driving around with a camera on the motorbike. I ride the motorbike, Michael does his thing. So if you fancy joining us, that's 3 p.m. on Saturday. Again, if you can't watch it live, you can always play the video back to see where we're going to go. I think this time we're going to head off over towards Prattanak area, I think. I'm not quite sure. We literally just get on the bike and say, right, where should we go? And we often ask the audience, turn left, turn right, what do you want us to do, where should we head? And we go off and do some random stuff. So if you fancy that, guys, then come and join us on Kick Saturday, 3 p.m. If that's not your thing and you fancy a bit of a celebration on the dance floor, we'll go to the Avani. The Avani have got Oasis Beats pool party. So they've got a pool party at the Avani. The Avani is a really nice hotel. And it says here, join us on Saturday the 24th for a fun poolside experience filled with sunshine, free flow drinks, DJ beats, live performances, and non-stop party vibes. So if you fancy that, guys, get yourself into the Avani and go and enjoy what would be a great fun afternoon, I'm sure. Sunday is Sunday Fun Day. Me and Beer and Michael and myself, we do a show 3 p.m. here from the Buzzin Lounge. We have lots of different games, fun things to do, quiz, questions, etc. It's a really nice, fun afternoon. So if you fancy joining us on Kick, guys, do that, please. And likewise, if you fancy a barbecue, well, they got a barbecue grill out buffet for the Australian Day party, and they've got that now down at the Collective in Pattaya, and they've got the Pattaya Beach Road in front of the Holiday Inn. They do a different barbecue. It says an adult barbecue, 1,190 baht net. Kids 5 to 12 year olds, 499 baht. They do a full grill out buffet Australian, cold drinks, Aussie chews, etc. So if you fancy that, guys, get in touch and go do that one. And lastly, there goes my light. Thank you very much. And lastly is a Sunday brunch at the Gojira, the Gojira Kitchen and Grill. Okay, if you fancy that, they've got a really good setup. It says, gather your loved ones for a relaxing afternoon filled with great food and good vibes. Indulge in fresh seafood, premium meats, and our signature suckling pig, along with comforting Italian favours from La Familia. Live band entertainment and fun kids corner make it an experience everyone will enjoy. 1,998 plus per person, including soft drinks, or 2,988 baht plus per person, including wine and beer. The Gojira Kitchen, Grill and Bar. So if you fancy that, guys, get yourself over to Jom Tien. Go and have a great evening, a great afternoon. Right, there we are. That's it for me, guys. Thank you very much for watching. As always, please remember to hit the subscribe button and also the bell icon if you'd like to be notified when I bring out a new video. If you haven't joined us on Kick, kick.com/Buzzin Pattaya, live, unfiltered, uncensored videos, live streams, you can watch them back, guys, so come and join us on that. If you haven't, jump into TikTok. We're really focusing hard on this year. We've got lots of snippets of interviews, etc. Have a look in there, guys. Please join us. Give us a like and a follow. And if you haven't, jump into Discord. Discord's over 23,000 members. It's totally free of charge. Doesn't cost you a single penny. Packed full of information. So it's vital. If you're coming out for your holiday, you want to find out what's going on right here, right now, jump into Discord. Have a look in there, guys. And if you'd like to receive our bi-weekly newsletter, we're now doing a newsletter every 2 weeks, which Bo puts together. It's a fantastic read, full of events, updates, etc. Send me an email, 247pattaya@gmail.com, and we'll happily add you to the newsletter, which comes out every 2 weeks. All right, that's it for me, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and please, as always, wherever you're in the world, stay safe.